So, today, I'm going to be teaching my boss how to draw his own characters. I'm going to be teaching him how to draw one of our favorite characters, Liewa.
Why does my Liewa have like a big nose? I don't know how to fix it.
I don't know why my Liewa looks a little Scooby-Doo-ish.
But first, we're going to put him in the hot seat, see how well he does without my help.
Ooh, okay, here we go.
I can't draw dogs. Mine's looking like Jake the dog. I don't know how to fix it. Honestly, yours are looking kind of good.
What are you talking about? You know you don't get a raise if you say stuff like that, right?
Dang it.
How do like dog's legs work? Like this?
Okay, I think this is the closest I can get.
Why does she look like an ape?
I shall bring back the reference.
So Liewa is our lovable doggo character. She's grown up her entire life in cages, being ridiculed for her awkward proportions and for barely fitting into the cages that other people put her in. They're just kind of rude. And so that's the character that we're going to be drawing.
So first we're going to start with some basic shapes. They will help build form and proportion. We are going to do the shape thing.
The shape thing?
The shape thing, accurate term. The shape thing is a common technique a lot of artists use, especially animators. It's to help accurately build the form of your character. We do have like a big cute circle for the head, more circles for the body, and then we connect it. And then for her muzzle, it's kind of like an oval-ish. For legs, I just basically do lines, do a little like halfway point if I want to bend the legs, but since she's like kind of straight legged, you could just do like a line. And then for her paw, another oval shape. So for the back legs, I also do sticks at first just for guide. Do it about halfway again, do like a little bed for the hawk. If you want to give some more form, I also make this an oval shape. We're getting there, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the tail, basically draw a little curve, and it doesn't quite reach the top of her head. Now we're gonna work on making it look like an actual dog. We're gonna add some details and forms. It's gonna look great.
All right.
So let's do the antenna. A little line. If you want to do like a little triangle bit, feel free to do that too. And of course we have the Q-tone bowl. This is the one where I'm always drawing it over and over again to get the good circle.
Circle.
We are going on to the eyes. They kind of sit on top of her muzzle shape. I basically do kind of like an ovalish. Sometimes it cuts off a bit here at the bottom. Her eyes actually come to about here, and the rest of the white space up there is room for eyebrow expressions. I like that expression, Julie.
Hold on.
I'm trying to do the rock like the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Liewa's lived her entire life in cages, being ridiculed for her awkward size and proportions. Because of this, she ends up believing that if she could just be the smaller, cuter dog, people would treat her with just bare minimum decency. It's kind of a sad story. And so when this pseudoscientist suddenly implants an antenna in her head that has Q-tone inside of it, this reality-bending energy that our show runs on, she's suddenly able to transform into this smaller and cuter dog. And so as a result, she ends up hiding in that form, hiding from her true self, and hiding from the version of herself that people see as strange.
We're gonna do the ears next. Going down to the middle of her eyes is where they start, and then for a guide to where they would fall, it's about the halfway point on her body. So we'll draw a line down to here-ish, and then do a slight curve. A little shortly below the start of the ear here, we'll do a little indent, and then do a straight line down. When you connect it at the bottom, I would leave it curved, not so pointy. For the start here, do like a little bump. And I like to bring it forward a little so you can see the ear more. So again, stop it at around the bottom of the muzzle. And because this one is in perspective, we do like another curve going in. Ready for the nose? The muzzle? For the nose, I'm gonna also have you guys do a bit of a guide. So think like this. Kind of follow the line you did here. Around the halfway point here, we are going to draw another one in form.
No, Liewa does not talk, but she can speak through Shay, one of the other characters in our story, who can understand and speak to animals. And so you can think of her dynamic with Shay as sort of like Han Solo and Chewbacca, or Groot and Rocket, where one translates for the other. Except rather than being sort of a character who is comedic relief, Liewa is the heart and soul of the team in a lot of ways. Despite the complex struggles that Liewa is going through, she still remains the heart and soul of the team.
Ready for the nose?
Yes.
Basically like a triangle, not pointed, slightly rounded. Keep like the edges rounded.
Why does my Liewa have like a big nose?
I would start by drawing two lines like that. For the smile, I usually start with like the corner of the smile, the indentation, like around here. Started by the line. You can make it as high as you want. She can be smiling as hard as she wants.
So the higher it is, the higher the smile would be.
Yeah. And then we'll connect it like this. A little slight curve to the line.
Oh no, no. Why does my thing look like that? Why does my Liewa look like that? I'm struggling. Subscribe if you like seeing me struggle.
And if you want updates from the show, follow our socials.
Okay, bye.
Let's do the antennas next. I always have it like very also slightly tapered at the bottom. If you just like do a little line here to complete the head, let's start doing the body. She does have some spiky furs, just like 2 of them. I would say for legs and stuff, I try not to draw perfectly straight lines, have like the slightest curve to it.
So, what next?
The top of the body. So we're gonna follow this curve to the line you drew. It goes down the teeniest bit and then draw over here, over your line that you made. And we're gonna do more spiky fur. So she basically just has like 1 tidbit sticking out and then it tapers when it gets back to her body.
Do we continue on to the butt?
So with the oval that you drew, I would start following like around here, going to just like the bottom portion here. And then I would start the butt area. Following the line that you made here, make sure so that's kind of in the middle. Start connecting towards the bottom where the paw is. Draw the toesies.
I'm getting like pretty confident right now.
So I gotta draw the feetsies.
One more thing is the eyebrows. You already got your sassy brows, Julie.
Woo!
Keep those.
Yeah.
They pretty much follow the eye, and I just like have little bitty brows. If you just want to draw the eyeball itself, you can just do block ends. You can go forward and hide. Yeah, hide that. We can start finalizing some things. Now for the final touches and the most difficult part, line arts. For all the purple lines you did, start going over it. But if there's anything you wish to adjust, make those adjustments now.
Hey Julie, I would just like to let you know that your Liewa looks like it's looking down on mine.
She does look a little scary right here. He's like staring hard. Once you guys are done with that, we'll do the fur patches and we're done.
Would you guys be mad if I go and pee really quick?
Yeah, I would.
No. Welcome back, Julie, and goodbye, friend.
I don't know why my Liewa looks a little Scooby-Doo-ish.
We'll do quick fur patches and we're done.
All right.
We'll go from the top down. So antenna. I would actually try to follow the form of the antenna for the face. I would start in the middle of the lines you have in between the antenna and work your way down. And then it follow to her eye down to her muzzle, but it stops when it gets to her muzzle. Next, we have the mouth. So when she's smiling, I like to bump this up. Next, we'll do the ears. Should be like a simple curve, about halfway-ish on her ear. Next, we're gonna get to the torso. There's one spike and kind of one on the other side here. Same thing with by her tail. And then for the legs, yeah, a bit more blobby on this back one here. The other is covered. And then for the front, we have stops at around here. And for the other side and the front, it's a little, so a spike. And that should be it.
What was that sound?
That was me.
And now we present Liewa.
Liewa!
Oh my god! Wow!
You guys did good. Time for a before and after.
Let's see it.
Nice.
I think huge improvement.
Are you sure?
Was I a successful teacher?
I think Lexi, you did amazing. We have just drawn Liewa with the guidance of Lexi, our character artist. In the attempt of doing so, we've learned a lot about ourselves. Julie has learned that she has an inner demon. I have learned that anyone can be an artist so long as Lexi is your teacher.
What do I always say? Anyone can.
Draw Liewa.
Thanks for joining, people. I had a lot
I
of
hope you all
fun
had a
doing
good
it.
time.
If you're looking for more of what we actually do, we're not just doodling. We're actually putting together an animated show. It's called Among the Others.
And that's how you draw Liewa.
Okay, bye.